So I'm cranking a lot. Love throwing crankbaits a lot, and you know, fish I was catching primarily were feeding on shad, and they were biting on shad pattern crankbait. But I caught a smallmouth, and when I caught him, he spit up a crawfish. And the crawfish I saw, you know, that's kind of, this is post spawn, early summertime. Typically more of a shad pattern bite. You typically think of a crawfish bite when it's colder, pre-spawn, what have you. But anyway, spit up a crawfish. I'm like, hey man, they're feeding on crawfish instead of shad in here. At least the smallmouth are. So I dug through my box and I found this crawfish pattern crankbait. Stood up the very next period. I tied it on one of our period breaks, and it stood up in my very first cast of lines in this third period. I caught a smallmouth, and he was right where they were eating crawfish. So it's pretty good adjustment. So I went through the rest of the day alternating between a crawfish pattern and a shad pattern. So just keep your eyes open when you catch a fish. Fish spit up shad, they spit up brim, crawfish. If you have fishing live wells, you know, look for crawfish. It's very important to match the hatch, and if you get little clues like that, it may not be the only thing they're feeding on, but it'll help you maybe get a few more bites that you otherwise might miss. And sometimes it's the whole ball game. So keep that in mind. Keep your eyes open. Watch for the hatch. When they give you clues, when they spit something up or you see what they're feeding on, try to match the color, match the hatch, and it ought to help you catch a lot more fish.